What's up, everybody? Brad at Ghost Gaming with another bike setup video. On this one we are using the Yamaha 450. So we'll go to Yamaha. Alright, I set this one up. It's a little on the aggressive side. So if you're not quite used to the game, you may or may not like the setup. You can definitely push this bike fairly hard. As a matter of fact, you can push it to the point where you force yourself to choke up on stuff. It does extremely well. But here's your setup for the Yamaha. I felt you could tone it down a little bit if you wanted to, and by doing so you would drop this and this back to, and that would kind of tone it down a little bit, make it a little probably a little more easier on some parts of the tracks. But either way, for front preload, you're going to go right 3, rear preload right 3. Front spring, you're going to go left 2. And the rear is left 2 as well. And then front compression, you're going to go right 1, left 2 on rear compression, left 2 on rear extension, and right 1 and short. That is going to be your setup for the Yamaha. Now just the regular old setup where everything's in the middle, the Yamaha is so far the bounciest of them all. The back end just hops all over the place. So it was a little challenge, especially going to breaker bumps and stuff like that, to keep the back end pretty solid and stuck to the ground. I got it probably as good as I'm gonna get it and still have the ability to do what the bike's doing. I could make it completely go away, but then the bike, it just sucks to ride at high speeds. So it makes for a very unstable bike. However, this turned out really well. I'll go do a hot lap for you. Yes, this is a Yamaha. Because of the way the suspension is set up, the front end does come off the ground fairly easy. I mean, I was able to push pretty hard through that rhythm section, and I was even choking up a little bit because I was pushing so hard through it. It stays fairly stable through the sand section right there. It doesn't bounce near as bad as it used to. I've got a lot of the bounce taken out of the rear end of the bike, so it definitely feels a lot more planted. And the front end is, it's soft but stiff, so I can push the corners fairly hard, but it's soft enough to give you the control you need. So that is going to be your Yamaha 450 setup. I'll show it to you guys again. But again, this is probably maybe more for a middle to almost advanced type rider. It's definitely a little more on the aggressive suspension side. It does have a little bit of bounce to it, but nothing near as bad as it did when I had no setup on it. So this works well for me. It may or may not work well for you. If it doesn't work well for you, it's at least a fairly decent starting point, and you can work at least from here and figure out what it is you don't like about it and make those changes. If you guys want to see the 250 bikes, go ahead and comment. I don't plan on doing them, but if you guys want me to do them, I will. I will grind it out a little more to get some more credits and start doing those bikes. But primarily I'm focusing on the 450s. I have already uploaded the KX setup, the CR Honda setup, the KTM setup, and now the Yamaha setup. I still have Suzuki and Husky, I believe, left. I'm working on credits to get those bikes and max them out, and all of the bikes that I've used for my setups are all bought and then fully upgraded, and then I do the setup. So it takes a lot of work to get all those credits. But if you guys want me to do the 250s, if I get enough comments between all the videos, I will do that extra grind and do them for you guys if that's what you want. Otherwise, I'm gonna stick to the 450s. It's really what I know best. So if you like the content, please like, subscribe, follow, share. Definitely help the channel out. We are a growing channel. If you want to hang out, play some video games, or you want to join one of our events, join Discord. The link is in the description of the video, and that's also another area, another branch of this channel that we are trying to grow is our Discord. We got about, I don't know, 70 people in there or so right now. And so far it's starting to work what I designed it to. You know, people go in there every day. You know, hey, does somebody want to play this game, or somebody want to do this? You know, that's kind of what I set it up for, was so we could all get together and play video games. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, we'll see you in the next video.